Last week we went for a hike to a Majestic Waterfall, one I've been waiting for a long time, and it was about a 3 hour drive from the city, and honestly a bit of long drive, but sometimes that's the best part of the journey. And as we got closer, the scenery it started to change. The city faded away and it was replaced by endless green forest and mountain roads. When we finally reached the trailhead, the weather was good. It was very good.
So we finally reached the Helmaken Falls. So now we'll try to get some good pictures, landscape photos, and here's my buddy Vinod.
I'm just here for aura farming, guys. I don't
Cameraman Jackie.
Let me see.
Yo.
The sun was soft, not harsh at all, and with a perfect golden light slipping through the clouds. That was, I mean, one of the best weather which I would have gotten for the photography. And as we started to hike slowly, taking our time because I wasn't in a rush, it was a part of plan to capture everything for a YouTube video. I filmed a few moments as we walked, trying to show what it really feels like to be surrounded by nature. And the trail was peaceful. You could hear the birds, the rustling of leaves, and the distant sound of running water somewhere ahead. And every step I stopped to take some photos and some close-up of leaves, mushrooms, logs, and even some candid shots of my friends just enjoying the trail. And I always find those small details to tell more of a story than just to have some big views for photography. And as we went further down the trail, we came across a small river running alongside the path. The water was clear, crystal clear, and it was reflecting the light like glass. And I stopped there for a while, took a few extra shots there, and there was something about the water in the forest. It was just calming, and the sound, the reflection, the movement. I think moments like these, it reminds us to slow down, breathe, see, and then capture. We spent a few minutes there just listening to the sounds of stream before moving on. And the trail started to get a little steeper but also more beautiful. We entered the dense part of the forest where the sunlight cut through the trees in the thin golden beams, and it was incredible. The sun rays were, light. It was beautiful. I knew it right away that was the shot I wanted, and I set up my camera, adjusted the settings, and waited for the light to hit at just the right time. The way the rays fell through the branches like it was something out of a dream, and I took a photo there, and that's probably my favorite ones from the whole trips. And it's funny how the best moments will usually happen when you least expect them. And after about an hour or so, we finally heard it, the deep rumbling sound in the distance, the waterfall. Every step closer, the sound it grew louder and louder, the air cooler, and you could feel the mist on your face. When we finally saw it, it was beautiful, it was big. Um, you really cannot capture that feeling in photo, but I still tried to capture it, and I took a few shots from different angles, trying to balance the highlights from the bright sun and the shadows around the rocks. And later I sent the drone up, and the view from the above was just insane. The waterfall looked even more massive, surrounded by layers of forest and cliffs, and I decided to edit that drone photo in monochrome. Black and white felt right because the light was just too harsh and that afternoon and I didn't want the photo to look blown out. In monochrome it looked timeless, clean, dramatic, and real.